Mawwiage. Mawwiage is what brings us together today. I'm Kateri.
I'm Rachel. I think vocations are the coolest thing, whether it be priesthood, or religious life, or married life, or even single life. Each one is a response to God's call, follow me.
Priesthood and religious life are such beautiful vocations. Sometimes you can't help but be inspired just by looking at a priest or religious sister, how much they radiate holiness. Like, what a beautiful way to spend life here on earth, completely loving and serving God and completely consecrating your life to Him.
I love our priests and religious, but I especially have a great admiration for all those holy men and women who embrace their call to marriage. Honestly, I used to feel kind of disappointed that I never felt the call to enter religious life. I've always loved religious sisters with their radiant joy and profound love for our Lord. To me, at the time, it seemed as if they almost had it better, as if getting to heaven would be easier if I were to become a nun.
But the reality is that marriage in itself is an incredibly beautiful vocation. God calls all of us to be holy, and for all of us to strive to be saints. But His end goal for each of us is always the same. He created us so that one day each of us might be in heaven with Him.
Married couples are called to serve each other and help each other get to heaven. As Saint Therese of Lisieux said, we're all called to love. Ephesians 5:25 says that husbands are called to love their wives as Christ loved the church. And how did Christ love the church? He gave Himself up for her. Love is all about dying to oneself. The sacrament of marriage is all about two people dying to themselves so that the other might get to heaven.
The Catechism, in paragraph 1641, your catechism thumpers, says that grace is what perfects the couple's loves and strengthens their unity. By this grace, they help one another to attain holiness in their married life and in welcoming and educating their children. In other words, marriage is more than just a piece of paper. Marriage in the eyes of the world and marriage as God sees it are two entirely different things. Let's be real here. So much of what the world tries to pass off as marriage, gay marriage being one of the examples, is not marriage at all. Marriage is a sacred covenant between a man, a woman, and God. It's God's institution.
And guys, marriage results in babies. Lots and lots of babies.
Is there anything greater than to raise a half-dozen little saints and bring them all to heaven?
Yeah, raising a dozen little saints and bringing them all to heaven.
Marriage and the family are the foundation of society. Husband and wife, when they're bound together in marriage, together create this beautiful community of love in which they live with and for each other.
And when a child comes into this community, they're blessed to grow up knowing God's perfect love through the parents' example. So, this week, pray for your vocation. And specifically, pray for those who are called to the vocation of marriage.
Pray for the couples in your life who are great examples of the vocation of marriage.
My birthday's coming up, yo. I'm turning 18. Prayers would be appreciated.
And be holy.
Yes. No. Yes. Kind of. Or is this better? Yeah. Break time.
Shush!
Rachel.
I think it's not choppy. I digress.
Shh! Shut up!
I control your lighting. Be nice to me.
No commentary from the peanut gallery!
Is there anything greater than Therese?
Peanut gallery that produces light. You know who else produced light?
God. No!
Yeah, he did. Just saying, we have similarities. I was made in his image. This isn't about marriage. Oh, did I totally interrupt that? That is my fault.
When in serving God,
We need a robot.
Completely.